Good day, class.
Good day, ma'am.
Our topic for today is all about the different techniques and strategies for effective reading. But before that, I want you to know about our objectives. So, kindly read our objectives, Ms. Saisa.
At the end of the lesson, the students should be able to define effective reading, understand the importance to the different types of techniques and strategies for effective reading, and students will know how to understand a short story based on the different techniques and strategies for effective reading.
Thank you. So, different techniques and strategies for effective reading. These strategies enable us to help readers understand what they are reading. This is especially helpful when reading complex materials like textbooks, reports, or academic papers. We have 10 different techniques and strategies for effective reading. So kindly read the first strategy, Ms. Grace.
Review the text. Skim the material to get an overview. Look at headings, subheadings, images, and summaries to understand the structure and purpose of the text.
Reviewing the text involves skimming the material to grasp its main idea and structure before dividing it into detailed reading. Examine the title, headings, subheadings, bold or italicized words, and any accompanying visuals such as images, graphs, or charts. If there is an introduction, conclusion, or summary, read these sections to get a sense of the text, purpose, and key points. So then, this helps you prepare mentally and sets the stage for effective reading. So the second technique is set a purpose for reading, which determines why you are reading the text. Are you reading for entertainment, information, or analysis? This helps focus your attention. And the third one is using prior knowledge. This connects what you are reading to what you already know, and this makes it easier to understand and remember new information. The fourth one, kindly read, Ms. Francine.
Annotate while reading. Take notes, underline key points, or highlight important ideas. Write questions or comments in the margins to stay engaged.
Annotating involves actively engaging with the text by marking it up. You can underline or highlight key points, circle unfamiliar words, or write notes in the margins. Use symbols such as question marks for unclear parts or exclamation points for surprising ideas. You may also jot down questions. So this technique enables you to keep actively involved and makes reviewing the material later much easier. The fifth one is to break the text into sections. So dividing the material into manageable chunks, read one section at a time to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Because long text can feel overwhelming, so breaking them into smaller, manageable sections can make reading more approachable. The sixth one is to ask questions. So while reading, ask yourself questions like, what is the main idea? What are the supporting details? And how does this relate to the overall theme? The next one is to summarize what you read. After reading a section or a story, pause to summarize it in your own words. So this helps reinforce understanding and retention. And the next one is to use context clues. When you encounter unfamiliar words, use the sentences around them to infer their meanings instead of immediately looking them up. The next one, kindly read Ms. Novem.
Practice active